Hi, in today's video, we are going to see how to restore your old clay decors or that has been molded or so. And one of the reason for molding is if you did not add vinegar to your clay making process. So I did the same. This was my initial stage a couple of years ago when I was seeing videos online. I wanted to make my own homemade clay. I forgot that they added a vinegar. I saw one of homemade clay making videos and I forgot to add the important ingredient, that is vinegar. And down the line, after a year or so, my decor items, I mean these succulents, started to form molds. So I don't want to throw this for many reasons, because it was my hard work and this was my first ever dedicated work that I did, and then I fell in love with this thing. This may not be perfect once, but I do really love them because succulents are my favorite ones. And yes, so I tried restoring it, and this video is not just restoring your molded decor items alone, also some tricks and some helps if you are a beginner. This will help you a lot. So I've shared so many valuable inputs throughout the video, so do check that out as well. And also, as you can see, these are not just molds alone, there are dust as well, because it has been in the cupboard for a very long time. And so I just thought of giving a makeover to my cupboard, and I took all my succulent with me. And in the end of this video, you will be seeing not just the restored one but also the latest one that I've been making for the couple of weeks, I mean the succulent plants. And so few of these old ones I thrown away because it was broken and it was completely, few of them is cannot be restored at all, so I have to throw them away because it was broken. And so to start off with the video, as you can see too many molds, I'm just taking clean dry brush and dusting out all the molds and dust that is been present on the clay. So I'm not sure whether the camera is capturing you. There are so many dirts falling off, I can actually experience that. And later which I'm wiping off with nail polish remover cloth. Do not use water because although your clay decor items, everything is been coated with acrylic paint. You know the properties of acrylic paint is that it is resistant to water, but since the base item is made with homemade clay, it tends to get molds. I'm not using washing off with water or any such agents, so I'm using, I mean wiping off with a nail paint remover. So I'm not sure whether you can use isopropyl alcohol, because I never used that for any of my clay charm yet. So I always use nail polish remover to remove the dust even with the fresh clay decors. And then I gave a coating of varnish to that cactus one. And moving forward with the second one, in this you can see there are so many cracks, as well as I'm not sure whether it is visible to you. I will show a closer look also. You can see some parts of the clay has been chipped off as well. I'm really sorry for the background noise. There is a toddler in my home. You can see at the bottom, see cracks and all, right? That is because it was my first time. I did not even have non-stick pan to cook this. Also, the mistake I made was like, you have to mix all the ingredients before placing the pan to the stove. What I did is, like, I placed the kadai. I made it in an iron kadai. I poured all the ingredients when the stove was on. So that was the mistake. Ingredients overcooked and did not mix well, and I did not use vinegar. It was really a mess. So you have to mix all the ingredients when when you're not placing the pan on the stove. So mix the ingredients thoroughly. The video has already been uploaded, the proper version, because for almost couple of years I've made so many batches of clays. Now I'm I know most of all the pros and cons as of now. So I've made the detailed videos of making the homemade clay. You can do check it out. And also conditioning the clay is also important. It is a very important process which I was not aware of that earlier. So you have to condition the clay to smoothen the clay out, so you will not receive any cracks. So if you see all these cactus succulent plants, everything is covered with is uneven. There are cracks, like it's a complete mess, I would say. But still, I was so excited that I made a clay, and it did turn out little bit okay for me. And for a beginner, I was bit excited. Although it has so many drawbacks, I was excited, so I kept making dolls with that. Then down the line, I learned a lot, researched a lot, and then now you might have seen all my reels and videos, like how I have been, my development has been, my growth has been in making the decor items and clay items and all. So now for this particular piece, I wanted to throw away because it was really improper one. But again, I did not get the mind to throw that at all. So also, if you can see, there are so many details, like so many ends where you cannot reach out, right? For that, I used a toothpick and I cleaned that. It's not that you should use only, I mean, clays can, this type of clays can only be made in non-stick pan. It is not like that. The only thing is, the product is way too sticky that if you use other than non-stick pans, if you use a normal vessels, most of the product, I mean the most of the product will get stuck into your vessels, and it will never come off. You have to keep it in water, soak in underwater for almost 2 to 3 hours, so that the entire amount of product will come out. So that is the drawback of normal using normal vessels. And make sure that if you are making a clay, that vessel should not be used for cooking purposes, because we are dealing with chemicals and all. And also, one important tip that I would like to give is that you have to cook the flour in fevicol and with other ingredients. That is the ingredient of this clay, right? You also have to make sure that the flour and the fevicol is cooked well and it is not overcooked. So that you have to keep in mind. So the cooking point, the time, okay, that time frame cannot be exactly given, because ingredients and measurements will be different. And the stove, each of our stove has different, some in some house the flame will be, even though you are keeping it at the lowest, it will not be the same, right? So that is the reason I cannot give the exact time measurement, like time frame. So make sure that it is to be cooked well thoroughly, but not overcooked. Moisture should be there, and when you touch it, the clay should not stick to your finger. So I mean, that is the thing that you have to keep in mind. So all the clays has been done, so I have placed it with the new one and the older restored one. It looks so amazing and pretty, and I really loved it. I'm a big I have a big crush on succulents. I had live plants and they are difficult to handle, and most of them died out, so I ended up in making in clays. So I hope you like this video. Thank you. Bye.